Ask Lou!
Here's a question from a business owner. Dear Lou, I hire a lot of people for my company, in particular a lot of salespeople, but for whatever the reason, they just seem to come and go. I've got a revolving door going on. Even worse yet, the bad ones seem to stick around. What can I do? Signed, Frustrated Business Owner. Dear business owner, first and foremost is this. Know this. You're identifying the problem, and that's good. But there's a formula that may help you, and I'd like you to jot it down. Write down 10 times 10 equals 100. And I'll explain to you what I mean. Well, the first 10%, or 10% of what you're seeing, is really just the tip of the iceberg. So when you're identifying some of those issues with your salespeople, it's just that. It's the tip of the iceberg. You're seeing about 10% of the problem. The other 10 is you're probably thinking it's 10 times worse to deal with it than it really will be. So dealing with it won't be nearly as bad as you suspect it will be. And the last is 100. What's 100 stand for? Well, 100 is, chances are you probably should have done something at least 100 days ago. So don't put it off any longer. Next, I'm going to give you some tips. All these people that come and interview, that you hire, they all look good, they sound good. They go on YouTube, they read books, and they Google, how do I interview? And they do a pretty good job, they get hired. And then 90 days go by and you go, where's that guy or that gal that impressed the heck out of me 90 days before? So number one, start using some assessment tools. There are great tools out there. Use them, rely on them as one of the tools to help you make a decision. Next, behavioral questioning, really important. You know, Peter Drucker, who I consider to be probably one of the grandfathers of management, said this: treat your new hires just as you would the biggest error, the biggest mistake an employee could ever bring to you in your company. Because if you did that, if an employee came to you with a problem, you'd drop everything. You'd invest all of your time to make sure you're fixing that problem. That new hire can be your next biggest mistake, so treat it just that way. And last but not least, cross-interview. Bring other people in and help them to help you in asking the tough questions. Look, the one thing I know is this: your labor, your cost of labor is probably, if you're like most of the business owners I coach, one of your biggest expense. You can't afford to get it wrong anymore. Wishing you the best of luck from Coach Lou. Have a great day.